Okay, we're here with Umberto Pieraccioni, who's a professor of sponsorship in the IE Masters in Sports Management. Good afternoon, Umberto. How are you?
Good. Good afternoon to you.
So tell me, Umberto, what are your thoughts? I mean, a lot of people talk about sports with a lot of passion, but sports is an area that, in the past has not been very professional. So now there seems to be, a big trend in sports management programs. Do you see that as the case?
Absolutely. I see the trend coming out because there is a need coming out. Because when you see also the sports is losing big opportunities in terms of creating value. That's why, hopefully, in the sport will open up a little bit and attract more systems, more processes, more managerial approach to the way it is managed.
And you've been teaching out IE for how long?
First year. This is the first year. This is the first year.
And are you surprised at the diversity of the students here?
First of all, I'm appealed by the diversity of the students, number one. I'm appealed by the passion and let's say also the content of the comments that were raising up. And also the first thing that struck me was the online system. I was not used to it. And it is very interesting because it's a big challenge for the teachers, because then the students, they can go really having the break and having the whole time to go deep into the answers or into the contents of what is discussed. They can go Googling, so they can get up with more information, and they can learn challenges to the teacher. That's very interesting because I think it creates a lot of value.
Yes, at IE this is quite unique, this blended approach of face-to-face periods blended with online periods. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I heard a rumor that you represent several high-profile figures in sport, correct?
So we have they are managing some projects behind KK, but also a strategic advisory for some sports coaches or players.
I see. So you're going to hopefully leverage that relationship into other players as well.
Yeah, exactly. And also there is another company that started up with a venture which invests a lot in new media in the United States, which is focused on the digital brand management of celebrities, not only sports players or sport. Also, you can launch this website on Naomi Campbell, for example. No, and again, the overall concept is always the same one. No, is that to try to apply a strategic marketing view, like it happens on brands, to single individuals and hopefully also to clubs eventually.
Great, that's very exciting. I don't know if you're familiar with the fact that in the future our face-to-face period is going to be in Silicon Valley for the sports management program.
Oh, that's great.
So we're moving it from London to Silicon Valley because we think there's a big attraction, and a lot of the future in this whole sports area involves, as you're saying, the branding, the social media, the whole convergence between sports and entertainment.
Yes. That
Silicon Valley is driving through companies like Zynga, Facebook, Google,
absolutely,
Microsoft, and the like. So in the future, that's we're hoping to push that angle of sports management.
Absolutely, definitely, it's a blank sheet. The whole digital angle is a blank sheet. Social networking, things like this. Also, how to make, because my belief is because still it's missing the strategic thinking behind it. No? So how the component digital could be a piece of the overall, let's call it business model of a brand name, either a club, either a league, or even a champion.
Great.
In that case. Usually what happens is interesting because it's also in an objective development. A player needs an agent who knows all the sports directors, who knows all the nuances contractually, the trainers, and like this to start up his career. Once he becomes famous, it becomes a golden egg. Now the goose with the golden egg. And so what happens that the agent does not apply or does not allow anybody with a broader perspective, marketing perspective, to be closer to them. No? And so that's something which is missing at the moment. So it's good to bring it there.
Well, is any parting words of advice to the class of 2011 here that is just graduating here in Madrid today?
Advice to them or advice to the
them,
school? I mean,
to the students. Yes.
Well, I did patronizing a lot, so I give a lot of advice to them in terms about how to pursue, try to decide about their career. And eventually there's one thing, I try to give them a message to move a little bit from just the knowledge, technical knowledge, a little bit switching to the leadership approach. So to make sure that you have some management principles that you can apply whatever is going to be the evolution tomorrow now, because you cannot define exactly what type of career, what type of job exactly they're going to make. And then put always a lot of passion into it. That's key, I think.
And that's where I suppose getting a master's in sports management can make a big difference, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I see. Actually, I have a very positive feeling and vibration from those people. Definitely, it's the first time, as I said, with the IE, and I see something that they can make a little bit of difference. Piece by piece, I think this can be a program that can bring managers, professionals, new fresh blood into real sports management.
Great.
Which needs it, even in the United States, which is far ahead than any other place.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, really.